I now have the privilege of introducing Dr. Nicholas P. Jones, Penn State University's Executive Vice President and Provost. Involved in most university operations, Dr. Jones serves as Chief Academic Officer and Chief Budget Officer. He oversees the administration of Penn State's research and educational programs, which supports thousands of faculty members and more than 90,000 students across Penn State's campuses. A native of New Zealand, Dr. Jones completed his undergraduate degree in civil engineering at the University of Auckland. He then came to the United States to earn his MS and PhD in the discipline at the California Institute of Technology. Since then, Dr. Jones has cultivated a substantial background in higher education leadership, having worked in key roles at the University of Illinois and Johns Hopkins University before coming to Penn State in 2013. And during nearly 8 years as our provost, Dr. Jones has emphasized the importance of collaboration, innovation, and the creation of effectual cross-disciplinary initiatives and partnerships that leverage Penn State's faculty expertise and vast research enterprise. He believes strongly in the promise of discovery through information sciences research, including in the field of artificial intelligence, and the many positive impacts that will result from it. I'm so pleased that our provost could be here with us this morning to say a few words. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Nick Jones. And so, on behalf of everybody here, I know that even though the attendees might be welcoming you, you won't be able to hear them. So on behalf of everybody, please accept our warm welcome, Dr. Jones, and thank you so much for making time out of your busy schedule to say a few words. And please feel free to get started whenever you have time.
Thanks. Thanks very much. I'm thrilled to be here and have the opportunity to welcome you all on behalf of Penn State, and to thank you for engaging in this meaningful and timely event. I have a complaint though. I wish you hadn't used that pre-COVID picture, because everybody could see what I looked like 18 months ago and what I look like now, and really see the impact of COVID on an individual. So anyway, definitely it has been an interesting 18 months for all of us. So I'd like to just begin by thanking everyone involved in with the Penn State Center for Socially Responsible Artificial Intelligence, especially including the Center Director, President Mitra, and the workshop chair and Amulia Yadav for organizing this conference, as well as our keynote speakers, panelists, and all of you of it as attendees. I think it's a fantastic program, and we're just really thrilled that you are all a part of it. For me, this event reflects our institutional commitment to engagement on issues affecting our world and the development of AI solutions. As we emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic, it's vital that we lead and collaborate to use AI to mitigate the challenges it has presented, as well as many other challenges of our time. And I think we all are aware that it's not just COVID that we have been dealing with over the past 18 months. While the pandemic is by no means over, addressing it effectively has required the collective will of experts from a variety of disciplines, including researchers, medical practitioners, industry professionals, and of course, policymakers. AI researchers at Penn State and other institutions of higher ed are among those who have made significant strides in developing tools and techniques to help tackle the pandemic. These efforts align clearly with the mission and vision of our institution. I get to brag a little bit about Penn State in these remarks. We are a multi-campus, land-grant public research university that educates students from around the world and supports individuals and communities through integrated programs of teaching, research, and service. In turn, Penn State strives to lead in research, learning, and engagement efforts that facilitate innovation, embrace inclusion and sustainability, and inspire achievements that will affect the world in positive and enduring ways. I can't emphasize enough how integral Penn State's research enterprise is to making a difference in all of these areas, and we take great pride in it. In the 2019-20 fiscal year, Penn State's research expenditures in total exceeded $1 billion for the first time. The total figure, $1.01 billion US dollars, includes a record $633 million in federal funding, as well as $375 million from a combination of private funders, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and internal university sources. This funding total places Penn State among a select group of research universities nationally and reflects the interdisciplinary strength we've built here over several decades. The milestone also reflects the strength of support for the university's research activity and how it helps us solve complex societal problems. From advancing health to addressing food security and sustainable energy solutions to contributing to economic development, Penn State's research enterprise is dedicated to improving the overall quality of life for people in our local communities, around our nation, and in the world. Penn State's strategic plan through 2025 is actually titled A Commitment to Impact, and our work in AI research is helping to deliver on that promise. Our plan includes several thematic priorities, such as enhancing health and driving digital innovation. And we view these priorities through a global lens with a focus on solutions such as those emerging from your AI research. Of course, Penn State's pursuit of global leadership cannot be achieved unilaterally. International collaborations are on the rise, in part because so many challenges we face are complex and global in nature. They simply cannot be addressed fully by one institution or organization or even one country. By partnering with select institutions and other entities around the world that have goals similar to ours, we can combine and leverage our resources and expertise to address the global challenges we all face together. That's why AI research and the results of it matter so much to all of us. It's part of a vision for global health and resilience that seems more important now than ever before. And we are proud to be at the forefront of AI research, facilitating new collaborations, cutting-edge approaches, and discoveries that will have positive global impacts. Penn State has substantial strengths in areas related to AI and machine learning, including information retrieval and text analytics, knowledge representation, deep learning, advanced data, and computational infrastructure. The university also has a strong presence in several scientific disciplines that can benefit from AI methods and tools, including the life sciences, agriculture, health sciences, cognitive and brain science, and social sciences, among others. We launched Penn State's Center for Socially Responsible Artificial Intelligence about a year ago. Housed administratively in our College of Information Sciences and Technology, the center promotes the development and application of AI to all areas of human endeavor, with an emphasis on understanding the social and ethical implications of these activities. The center also supports and encourages activities that enhance the social good through the ethical use of AI and efforts that can mitigate threats from its misuse. The center advances multidisciplinary research in AI across and well beyond our institution, enabling robust, socially responsible AI by involving expert stakeholders in science, technology, business, policy, law, and the humanities. Ultimately, the center will transform research and education in the field. That's our vision. Improve society, government, and all facets of human life through its work, and serve as a clearinghouse for AI at Penn State, nationally and globally. Hosting this conference is one way in which the center is working to advance that vision. Last fall, the center kicked off its AI for Social Impact seminar series, during which the best and brightest AI researchers convened weekly for invited talks and panel discussions. Among other topics, experts explored the roles AI can play in promoting health, access to opportunity, and sustainable development. They also examined how AI initiatives can be deployed in an ethical, inclusive, and accountable manner. The Center is very active and represents a substantial investment in this field of study, but it's not the only one. The Penn State Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning for Industry Research Center is part of our Institute of Computational and Data Sciences. This center enables the Institute and its industry partners to enhance the creation, development, and refinement of sponsored Penn State AI and machine learning research, all of which supports science and society through digital innovation. This center is also a gateway to the university's expertise in world-class AI and machine learning for organizations that want to use them to enhance their business processes and power their products and services. The center hosted an industry forum in March, attended by more than 50 people from 22 different companies, including Google, Amazon, and Morgan Stanley. It featured presentations by experts from 6 Penn State colleges and 5 campuses. More recently, Penn State took significant action to grow its activity in the AI space. Last month, Penn State launched the AI Hub, an expanded initiative in artificial intelligence. This initiative will bring together the university's considerable resources and talent to further advance its position as a global leader in developing innovations in AI, as well as use AI and machine learning to solve societal challenges of all kinds. The AI Hub is designed to forge collaborations among Penn State's AI researchers, centers, and institutes, and increase the visibility and impact of our AI research. The Hub will serve as an entry point for faculty interested in finding collaborators working on AI. Already, Penn State's Institute for Computational and Data Sciences and the Social Science Research Institute are working together to grow AI across our academic colleges and campuses. The university also announced last month the creation of 2 additional research centers that will be part of the AI Hub. Within the new Center for Artificial Intelligence, Foundations, and Engineered Systems, researchers will advance AI foundations and techniques to deploy them efficiently towards applications focused on engineered systems. Funded and supported by the university and housed in our School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, this interdisciplinary center will bring together expertise from 75 researchers representing 24 academic units across Penn State to facilitate internal collaborations, technology transition, and external engagement. Meanwhile, the new Center for Artificial Intelligence, Foundations, and Scientific Applications will work on foundational advances in AI and their applications in accelerating scientific discovery. This center will be a collaborative, interdisciplinary effort that connects faculty from multiple colleges and institutes at Penn State. It currently comprises faculty affiliates from 9 Penn State colleges, 21 academic departments, and 2 campuses. Together, these centers reveal Penn State's keen focus on AI and how it can be used to combat global challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic. As AI tools become more powerful and resources become more widely available, additional researchers across dozens of Penn State's academic colleges and campuses are exploring how they can use AI in their research, and our AI-focused centers will help them do just that. Penn State's already strong multidisciplinary research base in AI spans machine learning and expert systems, computational social science, as well as policy. It covers a range of fundamental discoveries to translational applications, including radiation oncology, human disorders, ethics, transportation, energy, and cybersecurity. So needless to say, our institution is highly invested in AI and the promise it holds to address global needs and challenges. The AI Hub will help accelerate these explorations for solutions, advancing scientific discovery, knowledge creation, and innovative applications of artificial intelligence. In the meantime, I'm just thrilled that our Center for Socially Responsible AI is holding this conference for about 150 experts worldwide. In just over a year, this center has become recognized as a leader in the field and has done tremendous work. The future looks very bright. On behalf of Penn State, welcome and thank you all again for your involvement and engagement as we move forward. Please enjoy the rest of your conference.